What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Bain back again with another All the Queens Men video. In this video, we're talking about episode 2 from season 1, Solid Partner, which picks up right where episode 1 left off. Madam had to lay Alan out. He was going to kill Doc, so she killed him instead. And now we have Tina to deal with. Blue ain't taking no as she has to clean up the body at the scene. And it's kind of all hands on deck because Doc, even though she just saved him, can't stomach the idea of this dead body and can't actually help with the cleanup, so he runs out. So who does Madam call to bring in to the fold? None other than Midnight, because he's a stripper by day, henchman by night. They take care of the body, bring the body to the club where he actually is the one who's going to bury it out back. Everything about this is reading all wrong. Everything about this is, I don't know what y'all is doing, but if y'all gonna go ahead and do it, okay. Now, over in Amp's world, he is just now getting settled into his halfway house, and his roommate, Reg, whatever his little raggedy name is, he's giving light-skinned Shifty. I'm sorry for you. Tyler Lepley is coming with the light-skinned realness and giving all types of fine, but Red is giving light-skinned raggedy, and we hate to see it for y'all. Honestly, he is all up in Amp's business, asking him questions, talking about he's seen his phone, is it new, telling him all this negative stuff about how he ain't gonna get no job because he a felon and he done been there and he done that. And it's just like, sir, what is it that you want? Who are you? Why are you talking to me? We might be in the same house, but we ain't family. Back up. Give me 50 feet, bro. Everything about him says shifty from the very beginning, and I'm just like, Amp, keep your head on the swivel because something ain't right about old dude. His goatee is giving shifty and raggedy. He light-skinned, just raggedy. All types of raggedy. It's nothing but red flags that pop off of Red as soon as he starts to open his mouth. However, it's not really clear of like what angle he's coming from, because at the end of the day, he's also a felon who's out on parole and in this halfway house too. Now, we are reminded of exactly what Amp is up against because he meets the owner, the leader of the house, who is also going to double as his parole officer until the courts get unbacked up and then free up some parole officers, so he will be doing random drug tests with him. And this man don't take no he lets him know off rip, I will not hesitate to send your behind back to jail. And I hate this for Amp, but this is definitely the story, the life of convicted felons looking to enter back into society and start over. They have so many obstacles to face, not even just from the justice system, but from fellow parolees and then also themselves. I think one thing that Amp is struggling with from the very beginning is whatever he did, which we don't actually know fully what his crime is, but he's struggling with regret around it, guilt around it, and then I also don't even know if he actually did it. Like, he's giving me vibes of like he might have took a charge that he actually didn't do, but then with us seeing him trying to approach the victim's mom in the last episode, I'm like, okay, so he had to do something, he had to play a part in something, and I can't wait till they reveal fully what that is. Now, because of Blue's amazing hard work cleaning up the body and her loyalness throughout this whole thing, like, I would imagine that prior to us actually starting this series, Blue has been just loyal, holding Madam down for years, and Madam is not ungrateful for that, so she sets up a spa day for her and Blue to be able to relax, get mani-pedis and massages, and then also breaks off a little bit of bread because that's really how you thank somebody. Okay, when we catch up with the fellas, they at the gym working out, and it's the little thirst trap random white girl for me. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to call her. Her scenes is horrible, her acting is horrible, her body is right, sis's body is right, but girl, the thirst, the girl. Where's your mama? She ain't teach you to love yourself, honey. What is happening here? This little girl, I don't even know. I can't even remember her name. All I know is she had on this red gym outfit and she was thirsty as hell, like parched, like Sierra Desert parched. She rose up on Fuego because she just really, really wants to suck his you know what. And it's just like, girl, is it ever that deep, honey? I mean, no pun intended. I did not mean that. No pun intended. Anyway, that goes down because she just got to have it, and I guess like Fuego is fine and all, but he ain't go down on him in the middle of the dance studio of the gym fine. But okay, all right, girl, get it how you live. Fast forward a little bit, we see Madam playing, I guess, resident saint, neighborhood community keeper and checker. She rolls up to the restaurant where she's gonna be meeting with Dime and sees this little girl getting her ass whooped. Okay, and then I'm also like, low key, she ain't no little girl because she look a little hard in the face, honey. It looked like she done lived a few things, but they telling us that this is this little girl who's getting beat up and bullied by people in school, and Madam seems to think that this is her time to step in and help old girl out. So she gives her a phone, gives her some cash, sends her over to her stylist so that she can get her some clothes, and I'm just like, okay, so we taking in little abandoned beaten children or children adjacent, because again, y'all, she still ain't giving me children. Something ain't right about sis, but okay. We gonna take your tears and your little story right now and we gonna roll with it. I really enjoyed the scene with Dom and Madam in the restaurant as they were talking. Madam starts to pry a little bit into Dom's backstory. She's like, I seen you looking at my nephew and you know it's been a while. And then Dom tries to change the subject because she don't want to talk about her ex. She want to keep it focused on business. And honestly, aside from Madam, Dom is one of the most interesting characters to me so far in the series. Like, I just want to know more. I'm like leaning in like, girl, what you got going on? You always look so cute. You quick witted. You keep it on lock. You sexy, but you got a little modesty to you. Like, girl, you got layers. You got layers. And it's really cool in this episode that we get to see what Madam's life is outside of the club. She gets approached by a wannabe dancer while they are talking at this restaurant, and he is the corniest thing walking, but this beard is given. And I don't know what him and his little girlfriend situation is, but Madam is right, because he gonna start working at the club and then he gonna lose her, because this is not how you keep strong relationships, by being a stripper. But okay. Later on in the episode, we see Amp basically doing what Reg said, not actually getting jobs that he's applying for. So yes, sir, you're right about that. It's going to be tough, but ain't nobody needs you to tell us all this negative stuff. But we got to go through the process anyway. Part of my parole is that I got to be out here applying for jobs. Whether I get them or not, I got to be applying for them. So mind your business. Again, there were so many times in this episode where we saw Red sit down with Amp, and I'm just like, Amp, if you don't get up and walk away, because this dude is trouble. Now, by the end of the episode, we get to see Doc sit down with Madam, and he's apologizing for not actually helping out with the body. And now we know that he's really in Madam's pocket. He feels like he owes her, and he tells her he will do anything up until killing somebody or disposing of a body, but he got her. And I definitely think that he means that. And some like other little random news, Fuego discovers that they have been, from the little, random little white girl, that people have been recording them and putting them online. And now he, being the resident tech person within their group, he got a little degree in a little computer science something. He is going to figure out how to help them monetize their buzz online and grow the club's fan base and bring in more customers, which is also dope to see. And then we get a moment in the actual club towards the end of the episode where Madam got a checker hoe who decided that she wanted to record. So Keisha, my nose is bleeding. I hope you enjoy taking your little pictures, because you ain't gonna never be able to step foot inside of Eden again, and you might need to go see a doctor about that nose, honey. Before the episode really ends, we get a moment where Tina calls Doc and she's trying to entrap him on the phone about the murder, but Doc is too smart for that, tells her to stop snorting that stuff and then calling him, and then hangs up. And then we get to see the Fed, who was sitting across from her, basically putting her up to trying to trap him to admitting that Madam killed Alan. And that's where the episode leaves off. Y'all, it was definitely a dope follow-up to the pilot episode. I am thoroughly intrigued by this series, and I'm going to keep watching. I hope you do too. That was my episode 2 breakdown, Silent Partner. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss any of my All the Queens Men's videos. They are also going to be doing crossover episodes with sisters, so make sure you check out my sisters videos that are on the channel as well. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.